If you can't be with the one you love, love the one you're with. Woo! Cheat on the one you love with whoever's around, not great advice. But love the one you're with, great advice. You'll never find a perfect person out there, not in your family, not in your romantic relationships, not in your friendships, nowhere. So love the people that are already in your circle, that are always around you, and you will always have loving relationships. When it comes to friendships and dating relationships, if you come across a person that ever hurts you intentionally, get rid of them. If you come across a person that hurts you repeatedly, even if it's unintentional, once you bring it to their attention, if they continue to do it, get rid of them. But when it comes to your family, your lifelong friendships, and your marriage, you gotta make it last forever. And the only way to do that is to love that person through everything, thick and thin, up and down, better or worse. You okay? Sorry, he's having a hyperactive moment over there. Anyway, back to what I was saying. People are imperfect creatures. We hurt each other sometimes. We mess up sometimes. We make mistakes sometimes. You do it too. And when it comes to those relationships, when you make a mistake, what you're praying for is mercy. So when others make mistakes, give them some grace. Forgive. Get over it. Know ahead of time. At some point, this person is going to hurt my feelings. But that's okay because we're imperfect and we both are going to learn something from it and be able to move forward. Forgiving a person doesn't mean you pretend as though they never hurt you. It doesn't mean you pretend as though you aren't still hurt about it. You can still be hurt in the midst of forgiving someone. Forgiveness just means you no longer want to hurt them. You don't want to see them hurt even if they have caused you pain at some point. Forgiveness means you won't allow your hurt to cause you to act out in a negative manner. Love in its truest, most powerful form is not an emotion. As a matter of fact, it is how you behave in spite of your emotions. You don't have to be a loving person to return kindness for kindness. That's very easy. It doesn't require love on your part. What does it require to use patience? It requires a person that is causing you to want to lose your patience. If I say hello and smile at you and I'm getting on your last nerve, and you make the choice to be kind to me, that's what love is. If you have ever found yourself saying, well, I just don't love that person anymore, that is you admitting that you have made the choice to stop being patient with them and to stop being kind to them. Shakespeare said, love is not love, which alters when it alterations finds. What the heck does that mean? That means love doesn't hold out because it's not getting what it wants. Love is not flimsy flopsy. It's not a fair weather friend. Just because it all of a sudden saw a flaw in someone or someone did something to you, all of a sudden you're going to change up how you're behaving. If you truly have a deep down love for somebody and you truly want that relationship to last, it doesn't matter what you guys go through together. You are always going to eventually come back to the point where you make the choice to love. As human beings, sometimes we react, sometimes we just get out of control and we behave crazy. But at some point, we're going to come back to the place of love. Love doesn't wait until it receives in order to give. If you are doing things for someone only so that they will do things in return for you, or only while they continue to do things in return for you, that is not true love. What love wants is what's best for that person, no matter what. Love because that's what love does. As human beings, we want to be appreciated. We want our love to be rewarded. We want to get something in return, but sometimes it's just not going to happen. And the very first virtue of love is patience. Love will continue. It will never give up. It will keep trying. It will keep going because love never fails. We do. We fail. And we fail when we choose to stop loving. When we throw patience out the window, reject kindness, and decide to start matching hurt for hurt. Somebody's got to stop the cycle. If you're in a relationship where love is kind of fading, you have the power to turn that around. You don't have to wait for the other person. Just love them through it. One of my favorite quotes of all time, love isn't love until it's given away. Chew on that one, but don't swallow it because you got to go give it away. Start today. Peace and many blessings.
I love you, Mommy.
I love you too, babe. Can I kiss? Thank you, precious.
Dislike, smish like.